this episode of Let's Talk About with Cami. I'm Cami Watkins, she, her, hers, and I'm running for Omaha City Council District 3. Today, I would like to talk about transportation. Now, a few weeks ago, I had the pleasure of doing a coffee chat with ModeShift, and we discussed the work they are doing around transit, walkability, and bicycle transportation. And from the discussions and questions that they asked me, it helped me to realize that we have to look deeper at this issue of transportation. We need to expand our thinking beyond vehicle transport to more about the effects of mobility and, in some cases, immobility on our growth, both physically and economically. Now, if we consider that these two concepts, mobility and immobility, are intertwined, we recognize that our current design process is often securing one's ability to move about the city while inadvertently deterring another's ability to move around the city. And with that, we are also limiting the choices of potential future residents. So we have to examine and question the regional impacts as well as the local impacts our design choices have on mobility. Now, this may seem daunting and too big to tackle, but it's a simpler consideration than we might think. It does involve a reframing of the term transportation. So if we are really going to talk about transportation access, we have to start with the concept of mobility justice. That means thinking about how individuals with disabilities navigate our city. How do individuals who don't want or can't drive a motorized vehicle navigate our city? It's questioning, is our city designed for all forms of modality, from pedestrian to water transport? Do we see bicycle usage only as recreational, or is it considered a commuter mode of transportation? And most importantly, who cannot move throughout our city freely and why? What barriers exist and what solutions are ready to wear but potentially sitting on a shelf waiting to be implemented? These are just some of the many questions I am excited to dig into and explore once in office, and I hope that you will come with me on this journey, because in order for us to change the narrative around transportation, we're going to have to make some physiological and psychological behavior shifts. And I know that change can sometimes be scary, but if change can bring about a more stable community and a thriving economy, I would say change is good. So thank you for listening, and we'll see you next week when we'll talk about climate crisis and what our city is doing from my perspective. Thank you so much. Be well and take care of yourselves.